Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial, we will be redesigning this, we'll be recreating this poster, this concert poster right inside Canva. So let's dive in. So we'll be using this dimension for this project. This is 1080 by 350 pixel. So let's go to elements to get our first element, which is hands in worship. That's the name of the picture. And let's set it as background image. So here is a background image. Go back to elements. Let's get this. This is called transparent purple gradient. Now let's flip this vertical. I need to zoom out. So once you search for transparent purple gradient, you find this. Duplicate it and then flip it. So this is what we have. Let's add our text. Worship. Let's go to fonts to change the font to League Gothic. So search for League Gothic. Here it is. Let's change to uppercase. Rotate it to 90 degrees. Stretch it out. Let's change the color to white. Ensure the position is well centered. Let's get our image. I got this image from Google. She's one of my favorite gospel singers, Sister Winans. So I bring it to the front. Increase the size. Let's get a rectangle shape. You can just type in R on your keyboard or go to element to get your rectangle. Let's change this to white. Stretch it. Let's sit here. Let's move this down. Just use my arrow key. Move it down. Also need to increase the artist, the size of the artist. Let's duplicate this and rotate. Okay, if you rotate in this direction, and let's change the color to AA4482. Let's move this. Now we can enter our text. Live concert. Change to uppercase. And then change the font to the same League Gothic. Increase the size. Cool. Let's get another rectangle where we can add our date, the date for the event. You see here. And let's change this color to 339 3. Not sure of the color code. Let me get the color code. 391337. So 3391337. Correct. You can move it down a little and ensure that the position is centered. So we need to also center these shapes that we have here. So we'll go to position, layer, select this first one, position center, go back to layer, select this and center it, then select our concept and center. Good. So the date for the concert is September 7, 2024. Let's make it uppercase. Change the font to Montserrat. We want it Montserrat regular. We need to reduce the font size. And correctly position it. So one other thing that we missed earlier is this this rectangle, this square shape. Should have had it earlier because that's where we'll be placing our venue. So we need to move it backward. So go to layer, ascend backward. Backward. All right. I think this should be in front. So this is how it should be, but this should go down a little. All right. Now we can enter our address. Amazing Worship Center. We also need to make this uppercase. Reduce the size. This should be Montserrat as well. Montserrat medium. Let's center this. Align to center. Okay, we need to also center the square shape we added earlier, which is this one. Need to ensure that it is well centered. Good. So let's reduce this one more time. But I actually wanted to do the spacing, line spacing, reduce the line spacing. I mistakenly clicked on alignment. So this is cool. So we need to enter the address of the church. 123 Gariki Way, Abuja. Not sure there's any address like this in Abuja. So let's also change this to Montserrat, but Montserrat light. Then reduce the font size. Position center. Okay, so I usually forget that I can actually do this from here. Let's go to align to page and then center. So instead of going to search for position, you can just use this three dots here or right click on the object that you want to edit, and then that's how to do this. So this, let's take it up, and now we can bring a gradient up a little. Cool. Let's add our website, www.liveconcept.com. Rotate this to 90. Let's use Montserrat for this. Let's change the alignment to left alignment. To push this font a little bit and then down. And let's send backward. Get an element, I think this is the one. Rotate it. The name is line. So it's a decorative line. Let's make it angle 90. So usually when I struggle to get the right angle, I'll just go to position and manually enter the angle so that we don't waste so much time on this. I'll place it here. And then we need to bring down our website. This is okay. And then position align. Good. And there's something we also missed here. We should slant this a little bit. So I'll just go to position. Okay, let me see if I can do this, if I can get it from here. Okay, there's no, let's go to layer, show layers, arrange. And let's position to, rotate to minus 4. And let's also do the same for the text. And then let us space this date. This is okay. Just let me zoom in so I can. So this is another way of doing this. So whenever you're trying to get this done and it's not working, you try different ways until you achieve what you want to achieve. So I'll go to layers. I know align elements. Should be align element center. Go back to align elements. and then middle. Good. So you can see that both the date and the background are well aligned. This is just what I want to achieve. So I can now group and then zoom out. One other thing we should do as well is, because if you look clearly here, let me scroll down, you will see that you could still see the shape of this square here. We want this shape to be invisible. I mean the bottom border of this shape. So what we can do is to stretch this out and then return a gradient. Now perfect. So our design is almost ready. One other thing we need is this text that we would curve. So worship dot dance dot praise. I think that's it. Let's change to Montserrat and reduce the font size. I think this should also be in capital letter. Montserrat's regular or light. Let's use light. Montserrat's light. Now let's add this curve effect. Let's reduce this a little. So this is the curve effect that we want to add. Place it somewhere here. And let's send it backward. So it should be behind this. So if you also want to add another word to this, you can by double clicking and adding the text. So this is our design. Let's get this grunge effect. Just search for grunge overlay texture. Then scroll down to find the one that you need. Let's see if it is this one. No, this is too harsh. The one I love to use is usually found around here. I don't know why they've pushed it down. So let's search for it. Oh, just copy and paste. This is the one I'm looking for. I don't know why it's not here. I recently used it, so let me go to my recent. See if it will be here, so I can show you the name. Or you just search for grunge effect, one overlay texture, you find it. Just need to do a little searching. But this is what it should look like. So you should look for a grunge effect that looks like this one. And so this is our design. I'm not sure we missed out on anything. So this is the design. You can recreate it. This image, you can always search for it on Google. I found it on Google, so you can find it as well on Google and recreate this design. Thank you so much for watching and see you in my next tutorial. Bye.